XRP is moving deeper into the heart of the U.S. government, and it's happening right in front of our eyes. New images confirm that Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse was present at an exclusive executive forum on digital assets hosted by the CFTC, sitting alongside key figures in the industry like Paolo Ardoino and Caroline Pham. This isn't just another meeting. This is Ripple actively working with U.S. regulators to shape the future of crypto policy. While some projects are fighting lawsuits, Ripple is sitting at the table with policymakers, influencing how crypto will be regulated in the United States. But that's not the only massive development. Markets are reeling after Trump's executive order to create a strategic crypto reserve, but the details of this plan have left many investors uncertain. Here's what's happening. Markets in chaos after Trump's executive order last night. Donald Trump officially signed the executive order establishing a U.S. strategic crypto reserve, solidifying Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano as key assets. On the surface, this should have been a bullish event. But instead, the market is seeing heavy corrections. Why? Because the U.S. government has chosen a different strategy than expected. Instead of purchasing Bitcoin directly from the open market, they're repurposing confiscated BTC from previous legal cases. According to reports, the U.S. government holds an estimated 200,000 Bitcoin, which will now be transferred into the strategic reserve. What this means for Bitcoin and XRP for Bitcoin, this move isn't as bullish as investors hoped. Many expected a large-scale government acquisition, which would have driven prices up. But since they're just using what they already have, it's creating uncertainty. As a result, Bitcoin is now down 3.6%, sitting around $88,000.XRP. However, is in a different situation. The U.S. doesn't own any significant amount of XRP, meaning if they want to include it in the reserve, they have only two options: buy XRP directly from the open market, which would drive prices up, swap confiscated Bitcoin or stablecoins for XRP. Still increasing demand, this is huge because unlike Bitcoin, which the government already possesses, XRP will need to be acquired in large amounts if they truly plan to make it a key part of their strategy. Today's market volatility: $2.85 billion in Bitcoin. And Ethereum options expiring, and it doesn't stop there. The market is set for extreme volatility today, with $2.85 billion in Bitcoin and Ethereum options expiring. If you thought things were wild already, expect massive price swings in the next 24 hours. Jim Cramer. Yes, the same Jim Cramer who often signals the opposite of what happens, has just stated that crypto isn't oversold enough for a rebound. If history is any indication, this could mean that a massive recovery is on the horizon. The White House Crypto Summit. What to expect later today: Trump will speak at the first ever White House Crypto Summit, and expectations are high. This isn't just another speech. This is an official government event dedicated solely to crypto regulation. There's heavy speculation that Trump could announce a no-tax policy for U.S.-based crypto projects, including XRP and header HBAR. His son, Eric Trump, has already confirmed that a tax-free policy for U.S. crypto assets is on the table. Ripple's growing influence inside the U.S. government. Meanwhile, the CFTC has just concluded its Digital Asset Executive Forum, and sitting right there at the table was Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO. Ripple isn't just passively waiting for regulatory clarity. They're actively shaping the rules. Unlike other crypto projects caught up in legal battles, Ripple is working directly with policymakers. This gives XRP a major advantage in regulatory approval, adoption, and future use cases. Could the U.S. government seize XRP's escrow holdings? A new controversial theory is circulating that the U.S. might try to claim XRP's escrow holdings as part of their strategic reserve. While there's no legal basis for this, the idea is gaining traction among investors. Some fear the government could attempt to acquire XRP's escrow funds rather than purchasing from the market. Personally, I don't see this happening. The U.S. government lacks the legal authority to seize escrowed XRP, but the fact that this theory is even being discussed shows how serious XRP's role in the financial system has become. With Ripple CEO working alongside U.S. regulators, Trump pushing for a crypto-friendly policy, and the U.S. government needing to acquire XRP, All signs point to major moves ahead. Today's White House crypto summit could be a turning point. If Trump officially confirms a no-tax policy for XRP, we could see an explosion in adoption and demand. But what do you think? Will the US start acquiring XRP soon? Will today's crypto summit bring big news? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you're bullish on XRP, and make sure you subscribe for all the latest updates. Big things are coming. Don't miss out. See you in the next video.